You know, I look back. No, you can't get me to turn on you tonight. There's no.
Really?
How long have you had that? Anyway, you're gonna flunk your driving test. You keep doing that.
I did.
You already flunked.
Yeah,
I forgot that. Okay, pull over, Carson.
Sit down, don't you?
Don Rickles made it his mission on The Tonight Show to never let Johnny finish a sentence without paying for it.
You're out
on the road playing little joints?
Not joints. I play nice places.
All right.
What's that joints? You make it sound like I got a tattoo on my arm with cigarettes under the T-shirt.
Well, that's right.
Hey, Vinny, you want another shot?
But didn't you used to play some of those places?
Of course, we all did. No, you came from London.
These are Don Rickles roasts that are hilarious on The Tonight Show, mocking Johnny for quitting booze.
You really drink coffee?
Absolutely.
Hey, Eddie, get a Krella. We'll get the cab out in about a half hour.
I'm off of booze.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, give him a prize. What do I care? I remember you made up for a lot when you were drinking. The old days used to just lay around the restaurant going, and people said, that's Johnny Carson. Your mother was in Nebraska going, he's bombed. We're Jewish people. We don't drink. We just sit there saying, want another one, sir?
You and I had some moments together ourselves, let's be honest.
Well, hey, we had our heyday now. You're a little older than I. I'm still a young kid. Hold it. I know, when we played tennis, you forgot when we first started? Now, I was just telling Bobby Quinn, the director, you know,
Yes.
the little midget in the booth? Right. Nothing wrong about little people. I love little people, but he keeps running around. I see him at the health clubs all the time, sucking on my ankle. Anyway, why do you do that? Your tie's laying right. Why do you do that?
It's a nervous habit.
Well, nervous habit? Well, get over it. Go to a rest home or something.
Treating Carson's sobriety less as a health milestone and more as proof that his host has gotten boring, turning a genuine personal choice into fresh joke ammunition, insulting Johnny's outfit and calling him an old-timer.
Somebody better phone the laundromat.
Aren't you getting a little old to wear Buster Brown outfits?
Nah. Bless you, old-timer. You know, when they know it's over, they turn on you.
Yes.
19 years, John.
That's right.
Don't milk it anymore. Walk away.
Get out, Wallace. Well, you see, I try to do one show for a long time rather than 6 or 7 like you for a month or two, and then...
What the hell is this, a witch hunt?
I'm turning on you
It's so
already.
good. You know, I look back. No, you can't get me to turn on you tonight. There's no.
Really?
How long have you had that? Anyway, you're gonna flunk your driving test. You keep doing that.
I did.
You already flunked.
Yeah,
I forgot that. Okay, pull over, Carson.
Sit down.
Rickles goes straight for the wardrobe within the first minute and floats retirement after 19 years on the air, turning a simple greeting into a referendum on Carson's entire career, telling Carson he never liked him.
Now that we're face to face after 2 years, I never liked you. I don't give a...
Where you go? You got it made now? Who
That's
cares?
right. No, I don't have it made now because I know what you have in the bank, but which will be taken away from you shortly. No, hey, you know what? You know what the old story is? In our lives, since we both know each other so long,
Yes.
I must tell you, we both had good times together.
Yes.
And you remember in the Copacabana when you said to me one night, you said to me, let's have a party. And that's when you drank. And then I thought it was normal because you were big. And Ed, you weren't around then.
No,
you were in New York, but you kept saying, "Isn't he great? Ha ha ha! He held up a bank. Ha ha ha!" You were so busy trying to keep this job. And now today you're a big star. And tell him what you told me, how you're fed up and you're going to have your own show and you don't need him.
Don delivers the declaration with enough conviction that it briefly sounds sincere before pivoting straight into a joke about taking away his bank balance in the same breath, calling him a dumbbell over too many houses.
Did
you go in the subway?
Pardon me?
Did you go in the Russian
We
subway?
went in the subway,
They say
which
that's-
goes straight down. Absolutely straight down.
Well, wait a minute.
What are you, George Burns?
Wait a minute. Straight down?
He's 87, but what's your
It's got to level out, I mean, and...
No, they go straight down. And I said to the guide, Maria...
How far down? I mean, just doesn't go anywhere? I mean, it just goes straight down.
I'm not an architect.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, try to listen. Don't be a dumbbell all your life.
All right.
You got a big show. You got 40 million,
Right.
2, 3, 4 houses, a lot of money, a lot of broads. Now forget about it.
Okay.
Now just listen. You're going to love being the host of this show, Ed.
Rickles mocks Carson's intelligence and his real estate holdings simultaneously, treating genuine success like evidence that Johnny has completely lost touch with reality. The staring bit.
Are you going to start that again?
Well, you brought it
Another
up.
time. I didn't bring anything up.
I didn't say it, you did.
All right, now, I
We're
didn't...
both doing Jack
Okay.
Benny. Why? For
I
God's
think-
sake.
Okay, they're not dives. You play nice places. but
Right.
Haven't you ever thought saying, hey, that's enough, Barbara? How is Barbara, by the way?
Same.
I'm sorry.
She's a typical Jewish wife. She's wearing the jewelry now and signaling ships.
Are we there yet?
Now, haven't you ever thought, hasn't Barbara said, hey, Don, you've worked all your life. Why don't you just stay home now and, you know...
No, I'm going great. You're the one that's finished.
No, I'm not.
No. Hey, don't sell me down the river. I'm hot. I'm going with Ed. We're having our own Tonight Show. And then I'm going to get my kid on Star Search and skyrocket. But no, I don't think about retirement. When the audience doesn't show up, like tonight. What I want to say.
Rickles leans in close enough to invade personal space and tells Johnny to try remembering who he is, using physical proximity to make decades on air sound like they eroded his identity. The Bel Air lifestyle roast.
Going to leave Johnny now? Is he going to leave? If he leaves, you got problems, because I know. Who's going to move all those beer cans? Anyway, he's got a beautiful house now in Bel Air.
That's what I hear.
All the robbers went Bel Air. Anyway, what can they take from your place? I was there. A shot of champagne. Anyway, I got to tell you, I went to the gate and I came in.
The gate?
Harry.
What do you mean, the gate? Here.
The gate? No, the gate at San Quentin.
Oh, I see.
What the hell's the matter with
The
you? When
studio
you're on
gate.
26 years, you're starting to be like Reagan, huh? Anyway,
Making fun of his house while suggesting robbers would find nothing worth taking inside, turning an expensive home into evidence that Johnny is actually just cheap, implying Carson has nothing on his mind.
Be that age.
yeah, well, no, I'm not. Well, you will, because you have nothing on your mind. We all have responsibilities and family. You got $6 million to sit out the beach and go, another beer, Mary! And he's not even married to Mary. Joanna's the wife.
That's right.
Yeah. She wasn't at the affair last night. I hear the jewelry tarnished and she couldn't show up.
Well, it was
Just
going to be a
say-
long evening. She was a little tired, that's all.
Freddie doesn't laugh anymore since he knows the president-elect.
That's right. He's very
Just sits there going, I'm going to get rid of him and sit in the White House. All right, Mr. President, pass the beer.
How you feel, Ed?
Fine, thank you.
Spoke to Johnny. He's getting rid of you. Anyway,
Rickles flips the usual assumption about a busy, successful host, suggesting all the trappings of the career amount to an empty existence underneath the polished surface, telling Carson if he knew as much as he did, he'd be the guest.
still can't believe that woman's got rapus.
Hey, I saw you hosting Saturday Night Live a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's amazing. I don't want to single out names, but Ted Kaczynski and Joe Piscopo and all these young people. Eddie Murphy was not on that particular night. I had a tape, and he's a marvelous guy. But those young people and Dick Ebersol, that show is unbelievable because it's live. You know, when I worked with you, the first time with you guys in New York, the first time I had an opportunity was 21 years ago, believe it or not, in New York. Oh, I got to tell you this before I get to that. I was in New York, and I'm doing Saturday Night Live, right? Now, I go to the studio, and Dick Ebersol says, you got to see this. And I see a line. May I stand up? I see a line. Look, I'm asking permission. Like at school, when you hear the bell, go to history. Now.
Rickles flips the entire host and guest dynamic without needing a single specific insult attached to it, suggesting that real knowledge would have put Johnny on the other side of the desk permanently, rather than behind it. That kind of structural joke reimagines the whole show's format to make himself the implied star of the operation, letting Rickles needle Carson's actual professional position, rather than just his personality or his appearance on any given evening. The line works because it depends entirely on the audience already understanding how the host and guest dynamic is supposed to function, which makes the reversal land instantly without requiring any additional setup or explanation from either man. Don calls Johnny's hosting style too nice.
We talked about it, and she said, well, Don, I really feel John is a warm human being, you know, and you are. You're an outgoing guy. I just picture you on the wedding night, all that wild vitality and all that, you know, that aggressiveness, you know. Probably sat in a room in his underwear looking at his periscope. Because he's a very reserved guy. He doesn't let go. See, Joanna is outgoing, and like Suzanne, aggressive. Like, no.
Not aggressive.
Anyway, I was going to bring up about, but I forget that. You had tsurus. That's in Jewish, means aggravation. But please God, everything will work out. But I'm married 8 years now, and I have a lovely wife. I have the type of wife on the wedding night, she just sat in the room and went, and I put on a party hat and did the ice cream cone trick.
Barbara liked that, huh?
Yeah. That's why I married her. She found that.
Criticizing Carson for being too nice takes an unusual angle for an insult comic, since most roasting targets actual flaws rather than genuine virtues. But framing niceness itself as a liability lets Rickles claim it's actively hurting Johnny's professional image on national television. That backwards logic, treating a positive trait like a character weakness, gives the joke an extra layer of absurdity beyond a straightforward insult aimed at something obviously negative.
Well, Ed, that's nothing to be ashamed of. He was at the table and he had this lovely girl, right?
I didn't have a girl at the
Oh,
table.
there was a monkey. There was a girl at the table.
No girl
And
at
twice
the
I went over to Joanna and I kissed her and we gave a gift and you kept kissing me and I said, not now. It was a long evening.
That, yes,
it was a long evening. And what the president of the network?
Don Durgan.
Not Don Durgan. He's a lot of fun.
He's
he just sat in the
Julian
room
Goodman.
and listened to the light. But
Julian Goodman.
the other, Julian Goodman.
He's the president of
President of
National
NBC,
Park.
who was one who I said, Mr. Goodman, it's nice to meet you. And he went, Mr. Goodman.
Well, they don't get out. They don't get out
suit.
often.
No,
yes.
it was so nice. And you kept leaning over saying, gee, Mr. Goodman, isn't this a wonderful night? You brown nosy.
Suggesting Johnny needs to toughen up plays directly into the whole dynamic between the two men, since Rickles built his entire persona around aggressive bluntness that Johnny's calmer hosting style never once matched across their entire history together on that stage. Carson's amusement comes from the sheer irony of being criticized for good behavior, a reversal that only works because everyone watching already understands how completely mismatched their comedic styles actually are. It's a strong example of how Rickles could locate an insult angle inside almost anything, including a compliment nobody else would have thought to attack, mocking the Tonight Show production itself.
Now you know why they want to dump him. You ask the man a question, he goes, nobody ever asked me that before.
Yes,
You're great, though, Ed. You keep leaning over like you know what's going on.
That's why he stayed here all these years. Yeah. You're right, John.
Charlie Attention.
You got it.
Has no idea when the show's over, he goes, I was so bored. I just want to get back to my life. Oh.
Hello, Bambi.
Nah, I kid you, big guy.
Have you ever thought now you're getting along in years?
Yeah, what
you're
are
out
getting along in
You're
years?
out on the road playing little joints.
Not joints. I play nice places.
All right.
What's that joints? You make it sound like I got a tattoo on my arm with cigarettes under the T-shirt.
Well, that's right.
Hey, Vinny, you want another shot?
But didn't you used to play some of those places?
Of course, we all did. No, you came from London.
Turning his attention toward the show's own production details gives Rickles a fresh target beyond Carson personally, using a Lincoln Continental branded with Johnny's own name as proof of excess sitting right inside the show's operation. Adding a panicked producer running around somewhere in the background paints the whole production as genuinely chaotic despite its polished appearance once it actually airs in front of a national audience every single night. That kind of joke, pulling back the curtain on the real mechanics of putting the broadcast together, let Rickles expand his available targets well past just Carson's personal life and into the entire operation surrounding him. Carson's reaction involves genuine amusement at hearing his own production mocked this specifically, since insider details about how the show actually runs tend to land considerably harder than any generic joke about wealth or fame ever could. It's a strong example of how Rickles could widen his material past the two of them while somehow still keeping the whole bit feeling completely personal to Johnny specifically, questioning Carson's entire public reputation.
The check was delayed, but you will have to live in the pickup for another month. He has the nicest parents, but he keeps his personal life quiet. And I know your personal life and continue on that way. By the way, congratulations publicly. It's been said to you many times. You got married, Joanna?
That's right.
Lovely girl.
Yes, she is.
The night you were married, we said, gee, I think you'll be very happy. We talked about it. And she said, well, Don, I really feel John is a warm human being, you know, and you are. You're an outgoing guy. I just picture you on the wedding night, all that wild vitality and all that, you know, that aggressiveness, you know. Probably sat in a room in his underwear looking at his periscope.
Reputation jokes gave Rickles a broad target to work from, letting him needle whatever public image Carson had carefully built up over years on the air without needing a single specific incident to point toward as evidence. He treats the reputation itself as inflated or fundamentally undeserved, suggesting the real Johnny sitting behind the desk doesn't actually match whatever polished version audiences think they already know from watching him every night. That kind of general challenge to someone's entire public persona let Rickles cast doubt on the whole show business image surrounding Carson, rather than picking apart one particular isolated detail from his personal or professional life. Carson's response stays easygoing throughout the exchange. Since pushing back too hard against a reputation joke, this vague would have given it far more weight than the line actually deserved in the moment. It's a strong closing example of how Rickles could get a genuine laugh purely by questioning the gap between public image and private reality, without needing a sharper or more specific angle to make the whole joke land. Now that you've made it to the end of the video, did these hilarious Don Rickles roasts prove he was the best out of the other thousands of comedians who appeared on The Tonight Show? Which Don Rickles roast of Johnny Carson hit you the hardest? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you later.